Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you can see, we're going to be doing more glam. My goodness. Isn't that what Christmas is all about though? Glitter, glam, playing with makeup, just having fun with it all. But I know I have already done like a really intense ultimate bronze glam makeup look. I'm actually not too sure whether that video is up or not. If it is, I will link it down below for you guys. But I'm actually wanting to do something a wee bit more different, but also keeping it really bronze and smoky. I'm actually going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette for that, the original Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, I was going through my eyeshadow palettes and I was like, I really want to use an eyeshadow palette I haven't used in such a long time, but I also want to use an eyeshadow palette that is accessible to most of you guys, or else I'm sure most of you have this palette. Correct me if I'm wrong, or I'm actually not too sure if you can actually get this palette anymore. I think you can though, like you're bound to. And I have a load of glitters and pigments here to play with, and I think I'm actually wanting to go for a spotlight eye today. So yeah guys, if you want to stay with me and get merry and glam, let's get started. So I've already prepped and primed my lids with the Plouise eyeshadow base. Okay my loves, so I'm first off going to be taking this shade here, and I'm going to be taking this on just in a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be popping this within the crease. Unfortunately I can't actually tell you what shades they are because this palette didn't come with any shade names. The shades aren't even on the back or anything. This was the very first palette she came out with at the very start whenever she first launched it, because I think she launched it after that, and then the shade names were actually on the back of the palette. But I think even with the first launch, the palette was supposed to come with like a leaflet with the shade names on it, and I didn't even get that, so I don't know what the crack was. So yeah. So I do apologise that I can't tell you what I'm using. So I know I'm doing a spotlight look, but I also just like to put a wee bit of something just in the crease. I'm going to go into this shade here, and I'm going to be taking that just on this wee Plouise eyeshadow brush. So I'm just placing that shade just in the inner and outer corner. I do apologise if I'm not going to be talking too much through this, because I honestly have no idea what I'm doing or what I want to go for. So I don't even know if I'm going to be able to like actually talk you through much of this, but yeah, I'm going to attempt. And then just taking a clean fluffy brush. Yeah, I'm going to take a shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette just to help blend that out, any of the brownish shades. But I'm not blending it straight up. As you can see, I'm kind of going on a curve for some reason. And then I'm going to take this dark brown shade, and then just using this dark brown shade, I'm going to deepen up the inner and the outer corner. Just packing that on first of all before we go in and blend anything out. And then going back into that Plouise eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to go to literally any transitional type shade within the palette just to blend this out. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just a good thing that these eyeshadows are so good, and they blend out so good as well. Or else I would also be panicking on what to do and also struggling to blend out shitty eyeshadow. It's going to go in with an even darker brown, this one here, or you could take the black, doesn't really matter. And I'm going to even further deepen up the inner and outer corner. I'm going to be really packing that on quite tight to the lash line, and I'm not going to bring it up too high, because obviously keep in mind we do have to still blend it out. So if I pack it on too high, it still needs to blend out somewhere, but I'm not wanting to blend it out too high or too far. And then just take in just a wee blending brush, and I'm just going to start blending that out. Okay, so I think we're starting to get somewhere. So I took a wee bit of this Plouise eyeshadow base, and this is a different shade to the one that I put on my lids. This is shade 02. I'm just going to pat this just in the centre. Still going in kind of like that diagonal shape. Or direction, sorry. What? And I'm also bringing that right up to my upper crease and brow bone. Clean off that brush, and then I'm just going to pat the edges. What again is this actually? Because this is actually really nice. It's actually a chrome paint from Tarte, and it's in the shade Park Ave Princess. But this is honestly so gorgeous. I'm going to give it a wee swatch for you. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. See these wee chrome paints from Tarte? They are amazing. And then I'm just going to pat this just up the centre of the lid, just on top of that Plouise eyeshadow base. I'm also going to be blending those edges as well, and then kind of once there's like not much product left on my brush, I'm going to slightly drag it up, because if I'm being honest, I don't want like a lot of shimmer shade up here. You just want to apply just enough shimmer on the brow bone area just to make it look shimmery but not intense the way you would want your shimmer on the lid. So I'm actually going to get started on my base makeup, and then we will finish off the eyes once I have my base makeup completely done. For primer today, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiance Primer, and this has an SPF in it of 35. I'm just trying to use this up actually because it's nearly done. It's actually a really nice primer actually. It's so gorgeous on the skin. It looks so good, especially if you love a really nice glowy finish. Okay guys, you know the drill by now. I'm going to take my wig off so we can do our foundation, concealer, cream contour because see, doing your cream products whenever you have a wig on. And for my foundation, I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Coverage HD foundation in the shade Nude Beige. I actually really hope this matches me at the minute. I've a wee bit of tan on, but and it's such a nice foundation though. It just makes your skin look so healthy. Honestly, makes your skin look perfect. I love it so much. And then for concealer, I'm going to be using the XX Revolution concealer, and I'm going to be using the shades CX0.05. Is there any need like? And I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantor, and this is in the shade Light. So this day, next week, it is Christmas Eve. It is Thursday today. Thursday is Christmas Eve, right? I've been getting so confused. Like, I've been literally going through this week thinking that Wednesday is Christmas Eve. Because at the minute I'm pre-filming, so I'm not too sure when this video is actually going to go up. And I've been getting like so, not stressed. Like, listen to me, it's not as if I'm a nurse in the front line dealing with COVID and everything. But yeah, I've been like getting like really confused with the days. I'm so excited. I absolutely love Christmas Eve. I definitely prefer Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. I definitely prefer the hype and the lead up to Christmas than actually Christmas Day itself, but especially Christmas Eve. I absolutely love it. You either go out on Christmas Eve and get absolutely pissed with your friends and your mates and everything, or else you're somebody that stays at home with your family. And you get into like your Christmas jammies, and you get nibbles and drinks out, and you stick on a Christmas movie. So I'm just going to be using the Coty Airspun loose powder just to get back here. And then next up for highlighter, I'm going to be using MAC Whisper of Guilt. I always forget how nice this highlighter is. It's so beautiful. Oh, can you see my hair poking through? What the hell? It's like a wee puppy tail. So I'm just going to apply just a wee bit of blush here, and this is from Makeup Revolution, and it is their blusher Reloaded in Peach Bliss, is that? Yeah, Peach Bliss. So has any of you guys got any plans for New Year's Eve? Please let me know. I have no idea what I'm doing, what me and Kyle's doing, what our families are doing. So it's just going to be really weird this year. So I would say there's probably going to be like a lot of house parties, obviously, taking into consideration like how many people you're allowed in your house or something. Like I know every country is different. I think over here in Northern Ireland, I think we're allowed up to 3 households that are allowed to mix. I think so. Honestly, you wouldn't know. I would say I'm probably going to go up to Kyle's house and spend New Year's Eve with him and his family. For my bronzer, I'm taking the Tarte Park Ave Princess. And I'm going to be taking this wee shade here. How gorgeous is this bronzer? Oh, is that looking a wee bit patchy or a wee bit too intense or something? I rarely use this palette, but it's so nice. Do you know what it is? I think it's just face palettes in general. I don't know anybody that uses like a face palette every single day. I just always seem to gravitate towards just like my single bronzers, blushers, etc. So now back to the eye makeup, and as you've seen, I just done my lips off camera. This is on, I'd say, the same lip combo I've been wearing in like every single tutorial for the past 2 weeks, so I have linked it in the description box if you want to go and have a wee nosy. So now for the eyeshadow, guys. I want to finish this off and kind of see what I want to do next. I'm going to be taking the Colourpop Glitter Light Obsessed Glitter in the shade Bring the Heat. Oh, I think I got this for Christmas last year actually. Oh, look at that goodness. So it's basically just like a jelly, but it's like, I can't even really explain it, if that makes sense, but it's a really weird product. It's really weird consistency. It's like a jelly, but it's not a jelly. It's wet, but it's dry, but it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It is so nice. I actually have so many of these in my collection, and even if I don't use them, they're just really nice to look at every now and again. So I'm going to take a wee bit of a flat brush. I'm going to take the whole thing actually. Oh my god, I can hear the angels sing. So I'm not going to be rubbing this on, I'm just going to be patting it on. And just taking like whatever excess is on that brush, I'm just going to start bringing that up to the upper crease towards the brow bone. I'm going to go back into the Jaclyn Hill palette again, and I'm going to be taking the darkest brown shade, and I'm also going to be taking this on just the wee Plouise eyeshadow brush that I was using at the start there. I'm also not too sure what this brush is called. Oh no, sorry, I do. It's the 198. So I'm just going to be using this shade just in the inner corners, just to darken and deepen that up a wee bit. And as you can see, I'm kind of bringing it slightly diagonal, and I'm also going to be doing that on the outer corner as well. I'm just taking this big clean brush. Okay, I have this Makeup Addiction Cosmetics pigment in 24 carat. So basically what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to really extend this pigment. So I have the glitter here, and then I want it to expand to a pigment, and I'm actually wanting to bring it like out here through my brows and everything. Classic gal. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm not going to take much of this, so I'm just going to be taking literally just what is on the lid. So feel free to bring this out as far as you want to, but I'm not going to bring it out too far because I'm going out tonight. Like, I'm going downtown to not finish or do any Christmas shopping, but I just need to get a few wee things. So me and Kyle are going downtown tonight to do some last minute shopping for ourselves. I can't be like the only person that hates doing their lower lash line. It honestly bores me to tears. So I'm just going to take this shade here. That's the only shade, guys, I'm going to be popping on the lower lash line. Do you know what I would kill for right now? A McDonald's. Oh, I'm literally like a 4-minute drive from my McDonald's. Well, the McDonald's in Coleraine, and like, of course I have a car now, like I could literally go to McDonald's if I wanted to, but that requires driving, and I hate driving. Oh, I would kill for a plain double cheeseburger, 9 nuggets, and large fries. That's my McDonald's order, y'all. Okay guys, so that completes this makeup look, and I hope you all enjoyed. Again, I am obsessed. I'm absolutely obsessed. I just see Christmas makeup tutorials and doing all this glam. I'm literally in my element right now. I honestly am. See these ColourPop Glitterly Obsessed eyeshadows, or glitters, sorry. They're absolutely amazing. So good. As well as the Tarte Chrome eyeshadow pots. Yeah, or eyeshadow paints, sorry. As per usual, all the products that I did use in today's video will be linked and listed down below, along with my Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter. So don't forget to go and follow me on there. And again, thank you all so much for watching. And of course guys, I hope you're all staying safe and well. Please be kind, look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.